Money trees ain't just about green, it's about roots, branches, and building a team. Protect what you plant, let the next gen eat. This is real talk, where the hustle meets the beat.
Hey, no, it's deeper than the chains and the fame fan. DJ Universe, Zygos in the game plan. Clone Wars, but the knowledge, that's the real clone. Blueprints get passed down like a family home. From basements to boardrooms, beats to trust funds. Rap royalties to assets, we touch funds. Talking about a legacy, not just a check. Own your master, son. Don't sell your respect. Financial lit in the cipher, breaking bread with the wise. Street smart meets Wall Street. Watch the empire rise, not just bars. It's a balance sheet anthem every episode. Get a jewel, then stand on it.
Secret hip-hop meets the hustle. For generational wealth, pass it down right off. Or they pass away broke. Or they pass away broke.
Money trees ain't just about green, it's about roots, branches, and building a team. Protect what you plant, let the next gen eat. This is real talk, where the hustle meets the beat.
Clone Wars Spinoff with DJ Universe and Dangerous Zygos. The Clone Wars Spinoff with DJ Universe and Dangerous Zygos.
Money trees ain't just about green, it's about roots, branches, and building a team. Protect what you plant, let the next gen eat. This is real talk, where the hustle meets the beat.
The Clone Wars Spinoff with DJ Universe and Dangerous Zygos.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to Money Trees, the Clone Wars spinoff. You already know who it is. DJ Universe in the building, mixing up both the music and the money moves today. And right here, the man with the playbook, DZ, Dangerous Zygos. Zygos, what's up?
Peace, family. Yo, today we're talking fertilizer for that generational wealth, top 10 real moves you could make in 2025 to level up. And what's always step one? Universe, that business foundation, beginning of every movement.
Foundation, literally. Look, if you got an idea, stop sitting on it. Get that EIN from irs.gov, then set up your LLC. I mean, we said it before. If you want to move legit, this is step one. It's not just about protection either, right? You open up doors, business credit, grants, contracts, like all that. You become real to the system.
And once you got that LLC, you separate everything. Open a business bank account. Novo's good. Blue Vine works. But honestly, I tell people just don't keep it all in the same pot. That's how you mess up your taxes and lose the write-offs. When people say it's too much, honestly, in 2025, you can do half of it from your phone.
That separation, it's wealth mindset, man. You ain't just taking deposits. You're paying yourself, paying your taxes, paying the future. Now, the one thing that always trips people, credit. You want to touch on that?
Credit. Let me tell you, quick story from early in my grind. My score was trash, right? Pulled up all 3 reports, saw stuff on there that wasn't even me, trying to derail my future. I disputed everything, kept records, got a secured card, started building. 18 months later, I had a $50K business line. I know folks think it's impossible, but you fix your credit, you move different. People trust your business, doors open.
Man, facts. You can't build legacy handcuffed by bad credit. Pull the reports, fight the errors, then use that as leverage, not a limitation. Trust me, lenders remember consistency, low balances, not just the score. We broke this down in the From the Block to the Brand episode 2. Don't sleep on the basics. All right, let's get into planting true money trees.
Here's what's wild. People think investing means you need stacks. In 2025, just start with $10 for real. M1 Finance, Robinhood, whatever works for you. But, and this is key, stay out of the hype lanes. Focus on ETFs, index funds, even REITs. If you want to play in real estate with smaller money, It's about consistency plus time.
And yo, this Roth IRA piece, lifesaver. The cheat code of wealth. I got homies don't believe in it, but you put $100 a month in, let compound interest do its thing. By retirement, you might see six figures. Easy. You're paying taxes now, so later, that money comes out tax-free. It's real. I ain't even joking.
The Roth's even better now with higher income limits for 2025, so no excuses if you still got a day job or hustle. Stack it. The other side people ignore is insurance because nobody wants to think about if you go. Get a term life policy cheap and set up a trust to hold it. That way your people get the bag easy, no probate drama, no family fights.
Right. Insurance is not about being morbid or scared. It's about maturity. It's about protection. Real protection. If you put in all this work, why let taxes or the courts eat it up? We broke that down a few episodes back. Wealth isn't just about stacking, it's about shielding what you already grown. Speaking on that, let's talk legacy for real, not just in theory.
All right, so wills, trusts, all that. Get it done, y'all. Too many stories in our community about fights over what's left behind because nobody wanted to have that conversation. If you don't want your legacy to get messy, just put it in writing, plug in your beneficiaries, and tell folks your wishes. It saves everybody pain later.
Yeah, my pops showed me that early. First summer job, he let me be in charge of budgeting out the rent. I was shook. But I learned quick. It's on us to teach the next up, for real. Don't just pass them the crumbs, teach them how to bake the bread, count the bread, and feed somebody after them. Bring them into the room. Don't just feed them, teach them.
That's why group economics is key. Think about Black Wall Street or nowadays the investment clubs you see popping up, moving as a group. Power multiplies. Start community businesses, keep the money cycling local, and bring more people along. It ain't just about you. It's the block. It's the family tree. Unity is major. That's wealth that outlasts you.
See? One person barely makes a dent solo, but you get a squad moving together. That wealth touches every household. Protect the legacy and build wealth together. Speaking of scaling, from seeding to sustaining, let's keep going.
Scaling up is about more than just adding zeros. It's multiple streams, rental property, a YouTube channel, selling digital products, whatever fits your lane. The point is not leaning on one check. The wealthy got 7, 8 income flows. That's how they win, even if one spigot dries up.
Word. Plus, you got to keep learning, like literally scheduling time every week to tap in, read, listen to podcasts, sign up for a webinar. This the era of information. If you not up to date, you already behind. I keep a couple finance books on the nightstand and my podcast rotation heavy anytime I'm traveling.
You can't forget mentorship either. Hook up with folks that got more experience, investors, real business owners, old heads who've been through the cycles. Sometimes just having somebody to hold you accountable or bounce strategy off makes a big difference. Building sustainable wealth, team, sport. All the big moves I made, somebody was guiding.
I'm going to keep it a buck. A lot of gems I got. Someone handed off the baton. You never know who's going to open a door for you. Next step, let's talk about how to bulletproof your bag on the way up and make it recession resilient with smart tax moves and planning. Tax planning will save you more money than almost any other hack. Not the flashy part, but the foundation if you want to keep it. Learn about what accounts give you a break. Roth IRA, 401k, HSAs, 529s if you got kids. Max the employer match on your work plan if you got one.
And as the bag grows, deduct, deduct, deduct. Know your credits too. Keep records. So when Uncle Sam comes knocking, you got receipts. An emergency fund ain't just for vibes. 6 to 12 months expenses in a high yield account is your life raft if it all goes left. That keeps you from touching your investments and derailing your progress. I don't care if it's $50 a week. Build the bucket.
Look into next level investments too. Tax-efficient funds, international plays, things that hedge against the U.S. economy if it's rocky. The point is to diversify and defend, not just chase the latest shiny thing. Being nimble is part of long-term wealth. You never know what's around the corner. So prep now. DZ, let's talk about scaling up that legacy and making sure it outlives you in every extension.
You want to see your wealth life past you, estate plan, update that will, set healthcare directives, choose a power of attorney. People wait and it gets messy. Tighten up your affairs now and keep putting the profits back into your personal ecosystem. Invest back in yourself, your business, add new ventures as you go.
Run regular reviews with a pro too. Not just any advisor, but a certified financial planner who works for you, not just for a fee. It's easy to lose track with markets moving wild in 2025. Revisit every quarter, or at least annually. That way, you spot gaps and adjust before it's too late.
Exactly. Don't set it and forget it. Long money takes regular maintenance. Every legacy that stands, somebody was keeping watch. Next, we go deeper. What happens once your moves are solid? How do you preserve it and keep the engine running for generations?
The game gets real once protection is set. You want to stay sharp, subscribe to top-notch finance newsletters, attend industry events, or bring in new info via courses or conferences. Even the richest families pay big money to stay ahead of trends.
Ongoing education's a non-negotiable. That's why the wealthy review and rebalance portfolios quarterly. It's not paranoia, it's smart. You got to shift when the economy, tech, or laws change. And look, get creative. Consider cryptocurrencies or startup investments. Now, I ain't saying bet your life, but a little exposure to emerging assets could put you ahead if you play it responsibly.
It's about keeping the portfolio dynamic. Don't hold all your wealth in one lane, especially now. Tech, music royalties, real estate, stocks, even art. Anything can be an asset if you know the rules. But always back up the risk-taking with real information, not just vibes off YouTube. That's how you grow smarter, not just bigger. Let's slide into the mindset that really keeps the cycle moving, continuous growth thinking.
Straight up, the secret weapon is mindset. You got to dedicate time every month to leveling up your money knowledge, whether that's reading podcasts or just checking new tools or platforms out there. If you stop learning, your money stops growing. It's science, basically.
And automate, automate, automate. Paying yourself first, 10% straight into investing or saving before you see it or touch it. Like Vanguard did that study. Autosavers had almost 30% more saved than the rest. Automation cuts out emotion, which is usually bad for your wallet.
You got to link up too. Get your group, your crew of like-minded cats, not just trading memes online, but real convos, local business meetups, masterminds, people who will hold you accountable and push you. That's the safety net and the amplifier at once.
That's why the wealthy always hang around each other, not just for networking, but for iron sharpening iron. If you're around broke thinkers, you get broke habits. Switch it up, and the mindset gets contagious. The next layer, true preservation, family offices, trust teams, business succession. Let's break that down.
If you reach that upper level where assets need more oversight, setting up a family office makes sense, a dedicated wealth team to manage it all, keep it growing, and handle business. That's how big families move for real longevity.
And true, if you're in that spot, stack up advanced estate planning. Look at irrevocable trusts or use charitable giving for the tax breaks and doing good in your name. That's 2 wins at once. Make sure you're giving your heirs a plan, though. Define who leads next, the schedule to transition, and the coaching to step into those shoes.
Ain't no point in building an empire for it to crumble later. Succession plans, leadership coaching, clear roles, all critical. If you're thinking real generational wealth, it's not only about leaving assets, but teaching the game. That's generational stability. We got one last move for y'all, using new tech and innovation to stretch that bag even farther.
2025, we're in the future. If you ain't messing with tech, you're sitting in the back seat. Blockchain, DeFi, real-time payment platforms, there's new ways to get paid, to invest, and to track everything. I use financial analytics tools on my phone every week to peep how my portfolio's performing.
Plus, digital businesses, e-commerce, NFTs, subscription models, they all add a fresh layer to your playbook. It's not just about what's traditional. The more income streams, the more resilient your wealth. And when you make decisions based on data, not just gut, you stay a step ahead. Innovation's the great equalizer if you actually use it.
And yo, not everything will stick, but you gotta be willing to experiment a little, even if it's just researching the landscape. Don't be scared of the new. Wealth is built by those who leverage both wisdom and tools. DZ, bring it home for us one more time.
All right, family, if you locked in today, you got no reason not to level up. These aren't just tips. This is the playbook we wish we had in the beginning. It's all marathon moves, not sprints. Plant the seeds now and watch what you harvest. DJ, final words.
Look, y'all, don't wait for opportunity. Be the opportunity. Everything we covered today, you can start all 10 in the next 30 days. Share this episode, talk with your family, your crew, and start building together. That's how we break cycles. DZ, appreciate you always, bro.
Always a pleasure, Universe. Y'all know the motto, own everything. Tune back in next time because we always got a new level for y'all to reach.
We out. Keep grinding, stay inspired, and plant those money trees. Peace, Zygos.
Peace, Universe. Peace, fam. See y'all soon.
Clone the voice, clone the game. New wave, same truth, nothing changed. Talk grind, talk brand, talk pain. We unfiltered, unapologetic, and I clone the voice, clone the game. New wave, same truth, nothing changed. Talk grind, talk brand, talk pain. We unfiltered, unapologetic in our lane. It's DJ Ju and we flipping the script. Clone convos, no cap, no skip. Each voice a weapon, each show a spark. We building blueprints that glow in the dark. No fluff, just facts, it's the rise of the real. Mic check for the ones with the vision and skill. Clone the hustle, remix the route. Speak your legacy and let the world find out. Down the voice, clone the game. New wave, same truth, nothing changed. Talk grind, talk brand, talk pain. We unfiltered, unapologetic in our lane. The voice, clone the game. New wave, same truth, nothing changed. Talk grind, talk brand, talk pain. We unfiltered, unapologetic in our lane. Every show, new guests, new fire in the zone. From the pen to the plan, we make the mic clone. Talk hustle business, culture and sound. Turn digital voices to movement on the ground. This ain't just rap talk, it's brand elevation. Street meets tech, no imitation. Plugged in, locked in, legacy tight. Clone Wars talking that future life. Clone your voice. Clone the vision. This is Clone Wars.